And welcome to Krabi. Krabi is ideal for a quick and hassle-free escape, especially now that direct flights from multiple cities make it very easy to get here. We chose Krabi for our relaxed 5-day vacation, thanks to its seamless connectivity, stunning resort, and breathtaking natural beauty. And that brings us to Sofitel Krabi. Wondering if this hotel is worth it? We've got you covered. Today, with a full review, we will let you know why we picked this resort and how to make the most of the 3 to 4 days in Krabi. The check-in was seamless. The staff greet you with the signature Thai warmth, a refreshing blue tea welcome drink and some cool towels. I love the fact that we didn't have to stand at the desk. Instead, the staff came over and in the seating area, they made the process so much more relaxed. Another thoughtful touch was that we weren't forced to make a deposit. Instead, we were given the choice to pay on the spot for the bills. We were even given an early check-in at no extra cost. I would definitely rate the check-in experience as 10 on 10. Let's now take you on a quick tour of our family room. Spacious enough for the whole crew to sit in. At 54 square meter, it is noticeably larger than most hotel rooms in Krabi. Even Sofitel's superior rooms start at 45 square meter, which is comparatively larger than any other room, which is only 28 to 35 square meter. The centerpiece, of course, is the kids' bunk bed area. My kids absolutely loved this the second we arrived. The beds are tucked neatly into their own corner, almost like a cozy hideout. The room is spacious in spite of the triple bunk bed, and it shows how much thought Sofitel has put into making families feel at home. Now let's check out the bathroom, which feels like a private spa. It's beautifully designed with a single vanity sink and lots of counter space. A deep soaking tub which is perfect for relaxing after a day of exploration. The marble finishes and this lighting makes it feel very luxurious but also very practical for everyday use. What really impressed us though was the special children's amenities waiting for us in the room when we arrived. Each child received their own little pouch filled with goodies, a coloring box, even their very own bath products like soaps, shower gels and a soap. Okay, it's time for the ultimate bed test. Join us as we explore the neighborhood today. While Sofitel is designed as a resort, you hardly need to leave. There are a few handy spots right outside the property if you ever feel like stepping out. The first spot, a 7-Eleven within walking distance. It's perfect for cold drinks, snacks, late night ice cream or even last minute souvenirs. Just a few minutes away is My Savadi restaurant, a cozy local eatery that's perfect when you want authentic Thai food at fraction of resort prices. Their curries, stir-fry, seafood are fresh and flavorful. We paid around 580 Thai baht for 4 dishes and a watermelon juice, which is excellent value. During our stay here, the gym at Sofitel was operating from a temporary space due to renovations. It was compact and had limited equipments, just enough for a light workout. While not ideal for intense training, it served the basics for guests wanting to stay active. The hotel also offered a range of organized activities, some complimentary while some were paid, like the sunrise bike tour which we tried. We will share the review later. These group sessions added a fun and a social twist to staying active during your stay here at the resort. One of the highlights of our stay was a movie night which was organized in the ballroom by the kids club. Free popcorn and ice cream. What more could a kid ask? Dinner at White Lotus was exceptional. The ambience is elegant yet relaxed, with Thai inspired decor and seating which sets the mood perfectly. While a la carte is available, we would strongly recommend you go in for a set meal or preferably the half board with the package itself. That proves to be more cost effective. Their food was flavorful and fragrant. To seafood and curries, each of the dish was refreshing and very tasty. What truly impressed us was the Indian cuisine here. As travelers from India, we have experienced a wide range of regional flavors, but the dishes here were rich, authentic, and perfectly spiced. What stood out was the moong dal halwa, hands down one of the best we have ever tasted. With the half-board plan, we could choose 2 dishes from the a la carte menu, giving us a great taste of the resort's culinary offerings without feeling restricted. Highly recommend you go for it. Just across the road from Sofitel lies the Klong Muang beach, a quiet and cozy stretch of sand with calm, serene waters. There it is, barely a crowd in sight. It's perfect for a quick swim or simply soaking in the sun. I came across reviews from other travelers from Aonang who prefer coming here to book their day trips to Hong Island. Apparently, it's much cheaper here. Now let's talk about the Kids Club, something that's always the highlight on the list for families when choosing a resort. Here at Sofitel, the original Kids Club was temporarily closed for a major renovation, but they had shifted the venue to the resort's ballrooms. Later, they moved it to Maya Restaurant, a space outside Maya. There were plenty of toys to keep the younger children entertained, building blocks, dolls, puzzles, and a wide selection of arts and crafts. They also offered a variety of themed and organized activities each day, which added a nice touch to the experience. The crafts that you see here are a part of the paid options, but there were few complimentary ones as well. One of those were a guided trek to a nearby mountain, although I'd say that it's better suited for older kids as it might be a little too much for the younger one. The staff were also attentive and playful, and they were ready to lead activities. Although this place wasn't as charming as the original club, the energy and care from this team really made a difference. Getting to Aonang for lunch was a breeze. We simply booked a grab taxi for 180 Thai baht and we reached in just 20 minutes. Quick, convenient, and perfect for a midday escape. Carnivore is well known for its premium imported steaks, and yes, they were absolutely delicious, but indulgence does come at a price. So, if you're in the mood to splurge, then this is a great pick. That said, Aonang has plenty of more affordable spots that serve up equally satisfying meals. One of the best panoramic viewpoints is Khao Thong Hill. It's a cafe and a viewpoint combined, perched high above the coast with breathtaking views of the Andaman Sea and the scattered limestone islands. This is the kind of place where you can go sip an iced coffee or a smoothie while watching the sun slowly dip behind the ocean. It's only around 20 to 25 minutes drive from Sofitel as well as from Aonang, and it makes a great little side trip for your sunset views, photography lovers, and just to get a relaxed and calm vibe. After a wonderful evening, we wrapped up our day with dinner at Venezia restaurant at Sofitel. This Italian restaurant was elegant yet relaxed and perfect for winding down. We were welcomed with warm hospitality and yummy pizzas and this starters which didn't disappoint at all. It's definitely a spot where you can slow down, enjoy the food, enjoy a quiet evening right here. As a part of the half-boat plan, we could either dine at White Lotus or Venezia. Today we choose Venezia because we wanted to try something different, but honestly nothing compared to the food at White Lotus. We are going to go back there again tomorrow. Your Krabi trip will not be complete without a day trip to the Hong Island. Rather than taking the popular long-tail boat, we chose a private speedboat to save time and energy, especially helpful because we were traveling with young kids. Hong Island trip is usually paired with visits to the Lading Island, the Pakpia Island, and you can enjoy snorkeling, beach relaxation, and the scenic beauty here. At Hong Island, don't miss the stunning viewpoint, which is a 20-minute uphill climb, but the views of the turquoise bay and the surrounding limestone cliffs is absolutely worth it. It's a perfect spot for photos and a peaceful moment. After freshening up back at Sofitel, we strolled just 5 minutes to the Bantale Cafe, a stylish beachfront spot perfect for soaking in the sunset. One quick tip: many restaurants in Krabi add a 3% surcharge for card payments, so it is wise to carry enough cash or be prepared for an extra fee. We didn't try the massages at Sofitel Spa, so I cannot comment on the experience, though a quick look inside shows that refined ambience and usual elegance and professionalism that you would expect from a 5-star resort. That said, Krabi is full of massage parlors just outside the resorts, offering surprisingly good treatments at wallet-friendly prices. We started the morning with breakfast at the Maya restaurant. The breakfast was a feast. We started with the sushi counter, and it was fresh, delicate, and beautifully presented. The kids' corner was also a hit with muffins and colorful juices, yogurt, also a waffle section to keep the little ones happy. Local Thai dishes were served hot at the live station, adding the authentic flavor to the spread. Don't miss this egg tarts and the artisan breads. They were simply delicious. There was even a variety of milks and ice creams, perfect for a sweet finish. And yes, there was an Indian section too, with the comforting classics that felt like home. Overall, because of the truly global breakfast experience, I would definitely rate this buffet a 10 on 10. Make sure you set aside a full hour to truly enjoy the breakfast at Maya. With so many tempting options and a serene setting, it is worth planning ahead to savor it without rushing. We spent a laid-back morning at the resort, starting with some video games and some fun at the kids club, which never fails to delight the kids. Afterwards, we headed to the pool, a review of which we will give you a little later. Now heading for lunch at the Ko Koda Pool Bar. We ordered a mix of Thai and comfort foods like the classic pad Thai, some juicy burgers, some crispy fries, and of course the classic chicken nuggets. After a restful afternoon at the resort, we set out to explore the Aonang night market in the evening. This was a very lively and colorful area with rows of food stalls, local crafts, and street performances, adding a very festive sort of vibe. The Aonang night market truly comes alive only after 6 pm, buzzing with lights and music. So it is best if you arrive here by 5 pm, which will give you time to enjoy a beautiful stroll along the Aonang beach and capture these golden moments before diving into the market scene after 6 pm. While you are enjoying these scenes from the night market, let me quickly tell you about getting around in Krabi. The easiest and the most convenient option here is to get a Grab taxi, which is basically an Uber. Just download the app, enter the destination, and the driver will pick you up from wherever you are. The prices are very reasonable, much cheaper than booking a private taxi through the hotel. And the best part is you don't have to negotiate fares. Everything is in the app and you have no surprises at the end of your trip. But let me warn you, tuk-tuk drivers in many Thai tourist areas, including the one here at Aonang, often operate in informal groups or associations. They control the territory, they control the pricing. So that can make it a little tricky to negotiate or find a Grab taxi, especially during peak hours. So what you should do is you should walk away from the main road and you may find more flexible drivers just a few blocks away. One of the highlights of our stay at Sofitel was booking a sunrise bike tour through the Sofitel concierge. It costed around 250 baht per person and it turned out to be a good way to start the day. We cycled through the amazing, quiet local villages and the beautiful beach, of course. It was very peaceful, very refreshing, and gave us a glimpse of how the local life looks like early in the morning, which you don't usually see if you are just stuck at the resort. So we tried this purely for the experience part, and I think it is one of the best little add-ons you can have while you're staying at the resort. One of the best things about staying at Sofitel was the concierge service. The team was very eager to arrange anything for you, from airport transfers, restaurant reservations, day trips. And let me come to the day trips. The island hopping was a very popular pick. I noticed that most of the hotel trips were almost sold out. You have to book at least a day or two in advance. Let me give you an idea about their pricing. These trips cost 2,500 baht per person for a shared trip. For example, our Hong Island trip booked through the hotel would have cost us around 10,000 for all four of us. Instead, we found an operator in Aonang offering a private speedboat for 7,500. So since we are a family of four, a private option would actually work out to be a better value. Plus we had the freedom to set our own schedule and enjoy the island at our own pace. But if you are a solo traveler, booking through Sofitel's concierge is a very good choice. It is seamless, you save a lot of money, there is more private experience, and also you don't have to worry about logistics. One of our best decisions was to try the Andale restaurant, which is a hidden gem just 7 to 10 minutes from Sofitel. With the scenic garden setting, the rustic swings, this open-air restaurant was offered a refreshingly unique dining experience. So whether you're sipping some chilled orange juice or having chicken nuggets, because you have to try it across the world, right? or having a delicious burger, some fries. Just have some plain old crab meat rice. This is excellent food here. You will definitely enjoy it. Don't miss this place. If you're craving for a bit of adrenaline in between all the food and the relaxation, you should check out ATV Adventures. This is a fun off-road experience where you ride through these plantations and some muddy trails as well, and scenic spots. The trails are beginner friendly, but please take care. These roads can be very tough as well. These rides will usually last around 30 minutes. You can choose to ride solo or with your kids. It's a great way to add some adventure to your Krabi trip. And we would not recommend this particular operator. It's around 20 minutes from Sofitel. You will find better operators elsewhere. We didn't find these people very professional or value for the money that we paid. Next, the giant catfish farm. This is a good example of what happens when you don't research before going. If you fancy walking through this broken bridge into a jungle with no instructions, with mosquitoes feasting on your blood, then this is the place for you. To give it some credit, it did have a giant catfish claiming to weigh around 99 kgs. But we were out of here within 5 to 10 minutes, and we did warn other travelers also not to enter. Thankfully, there was no entry fee charged, which felt like the only win of the day. Our final evening dinner at White Lotus was made very special. The staff went over and above to make it personal and memorable. From thoughtful conversations to little gestures like customized dishes, complimentary desserts, we actually felt like a celebration, not just a meal. Usually, during dining half board at restaurants, guests often complain of boredom and they will complain of repetitiveness, but not here at White Lotus. It actually stood out as a place where you will enjoy going night after night. I made sure to pass my compliments to the chef, and because the flavors were unforgettable and their kindness even more so. If there's one perfect way to wind down your final day, it is by immersing yourself, literally, in the resort's spectacular pool. One of the absolute highlights of our stay was the 7,000 square meter pool, which claims to be the largest not just in Krabi but in all of Thailand. It was not only big, it is very beautifully designed and very friendly, family friendly and full of activities. There was a foam party there later that evening which we missed as we had to catch the flight back home. Please keep a half day reserved for the pool. It is so expansive, you should try all the activities here. Let's talk about the fun stuff. It is not just for lounging, it is packed with paddle boarding, this water scooter which you see here. These propeller powered devices let you glide through the water like a fish. They cost around 350 Thai baht, but here's a tip. Go before noon and you'll get a buy one get one deal. Watching my son zoom around was such a delight. The young kids were in for a treat too. This dedicated children's pool, it is shallow and safe and perfect for the little ones to enjoy the slides while parents are just relaxing nearby. It's very thoughtfully designed to keep everyone enjoying and comfortable. The highlight of this pool is this giant inflatable obstacle course. The pool transforms into a full-on adventure zone. These climbing zones, balancing challenges and splashy surprises. It's a massive hit with kids as well as adults. The only sad thing is they stopped this inflatable by around 5 or 6 p.m. But it's quite challenging if you actually go to see it. Just when you think that you have conquered it, there you plop into the water like a potato. Very hard to keep a straight face while watching others. So we have come to the end of the video, and after spending 5 nights and 6 days here at Sofitel, I can say it is one of the best luxury stays in Krabi. The first reason is the location. It's spot on. Secluded enough to feel peaceful, yet only 20 minutes cab ride away to Aonang. That balance is what made all the difference. The second reason is the pool. It was absolutely amazing. The largest in Thailand, you can spend half the day here. The third is the kid friendliness. Sofitel was surprisingly kid friendly. From the kids menu to this playful corners like these, the dedicated pool for the kids, a kids club, they actually made our kids feel very special. The next is this thoughtful extra services by concierge like the sunset or sunrise bike tour, gym, golf. All these options keep you occupied, and to be honest, it can rain anytime in Thailand. So these amenities make rainy days very easy and enjoyable. Next, we also loved the layout of the resort. It is very beautifully done. Even when fully booked, it never felt crowded. There's space to breathe, wander, unwind, and never feels very cramped. Of course, how can I forget our room? It was stunning, spacious, airy, and full of colonial charm. Waking up to the garden views felt like stepping into a postcard. And the last was the dining at White Lotus, which was the highlight of our stay. We ate multiple times there, and each meal felt like very special, customized meal. Warm service, flavors were good, and it stayed with us even today. Now for some of the lowlights. Sofitel is set in a peaceful and a secluded location, but it means that you are now far away from the lively Aonang. If you are someone who loves having street food and shopping at your doorstep, then this is not the place for you, because you'll need to hop into a taxi to get there. Attractions like Emerald Pool are also 2 hours away, so proximity to sightseeing, if that's your priority, then you'll have to consider something else like a lively Aonang place. Also, the pricing is towards the premium side. So food and spa were very expensive than what you find in town. So if you are traveling on a tight budget, or if you prefer more value-driven options, then Aonang may give you a lot of flexible options. All that being said, Sofitel definitely is a good choice. The positives far outweigh the negatives. So we will recommend this place for sure. Thanks for joining us on this journey. If you have made it so far to the video, it means you're seriously considering a stay here. And I hope this has helped you decide. Enjoy your trip, and if you found this video useful, don't forget to like, subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you. Enjoy your journey.